Los Angeles. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball next on the show. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
3-2. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
3-2 count, and he gets a base hit. That's a nice hit if you want to be the leadoff guy. Work the count, and then get a pitch to hit and drive it in for a base hit. Nice job.
And there he goes towards second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Shelby Miller is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now Miller on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. Descalzo's tag is there, and he is out at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball to the ballpark if they want to win.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Yasmani Tomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does probably better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalzo. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, 1 for 5. Fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line toward right center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Jock Peterson.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 6th.
Here's Adrian now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
This is in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career line against Shelby Miller. 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Miller's got his target. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here it is on 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Tomas moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for Arizona, catcher Chris Herman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball 1.
1-1.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding into the box, Shelby Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miller.
And that's up and in for ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ketel Marte will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. David Peralta is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. In is the 2nd baseman, Chase Utley. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And that's going to be a base hit for Utley. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
So stepping in, Kenta Maeda, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
The shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0 pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Utley rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, nice piece of hitting on that first pitch, but one thing that he didn't do is allow that base runner a chance to steal. He might have stole the bag, and now you're looking at maybe get him over or drive him in with the base hit.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And that will end the.
Leading off for Arizona.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
A.J. Pollock.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. To his right, VR. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off the 4th.
Ready for another chance. Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Number 34.
First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, that's really nice hitting right there. Just look for the ball. He ends up getting a curveball, stays with it, and gets the base hit to the outfield. Nice job.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chase Utley is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
In there, 2-1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollard. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, it's hard to say what would have happened if this didn't hop over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll end up with a runner at second and third and still no outs following the ground rule double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan VR. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitching. Definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him third best on the squad. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Lamb has it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Utley is there for it. 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Now batting, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tied at 93, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Chris Herman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Brendan Drury will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Fielded cleanly. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left. Ruby De La Rosa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And there's ball one. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa: 7 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. First delivery to him on the way. Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Tomas is there, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's definitely coming down hard out there. You can see the water coming through the dark sky. If you really want to look up and look at it, man, it's coming hard.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting the
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa: 3 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think he gives him anything to hit here. Makes him chase it to get him out.
De La Rosa pauses. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another chance. Paul Goldschmidt. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Lays off 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit toward the hole. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A.J. Pollock is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Andrew Toles is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hard liner toward short, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. No one out with a runner at second. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa. 9 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is skied into short left center. Tomas has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Alex Wood enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Alex Wood.
Jake Lamb is at the plate as he takes a called strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. High pop up. Turner is going to get there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more. Daniel Descalso. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackman's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Line towards center field. Pollock is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's Adrian now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Chad Hutton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Chad Hutton.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping up now, David Peralta. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pollock patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The second baseman, number 26.
So digging in now, Chase Utley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Foul back. Goodness. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Hit out towards second. Marte has it. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Alex.
Standing in, Alex Wood. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A.J. Pollock comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. His career numbers against this pitcher has seen him go 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Coming to the plate now is Marty Tomas. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fought off at the plate as it's Chop Powell. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Dodgers win for a division-leading 117th time. Kenta Maeda records his 18th win of the year. Shelby Miller worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Alex Wood takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and